Murphy found Kinsella sitting at his desk in a familiar pose. He had his left foot resting on his garbage can and his right foot in the second-to-bottom drawer of his desk. There was a bright pink pimple oozing fluid on the tip of his nose and a tiny dollop of whipped cream from a Bavarian cream donut on his cheek. Also, his fly was undone. "Murphy, you look disgusting," Kinsella said. "I do?" "Yeah. Didn't I tell you to start wearing some decent clothes, and about how you're an ambassador for the paper and all that?" "No, I don't think so, David." "I didn't? I thought I mentioned it to you the other day." "No, I don't remember that. Maybe it was someone else. I was sure it was you, Murphy. And didn't I tell you to get a haircut?" "Which one? What?" "Which hair?" "What do you mean?" Murphy sighed. "Was that all you wanted to talk to me about, David?" "No. There's another thing." Kinsella paused to blow his nose into a Kleenex he plucked from his shirt pocket. Then he rolled it into a ball and began to meticulously daub his face with it, though still somehow managing to miss the dollop of whipped cream on his cheek and the fluid oozing from the pimple on his nose. When he was done, he lifted his foot from the garbage can and chucked the used tissue at it basketball style, but he missed and it rolled under his desk. If he noticed at all, he chose to ignore it and continued with his harangue. "It has come to my attention that you've been goofing off in the mornings and leaving that student kid, what's-his-name, to do the police checks." "Ron Phillips?" "What?" "That's what's-his-name's name." "Who's that?" "Ronald Phillips, the summer student." "Listen, Murphy, it doesn't matter what what's-his-name's name is. It's irreverent. The thing is, it's got to stop. We aren't paying you good money so you can sneak off every morning to who knows where. I've been out chasing down a story, David." "You sure you weren't at the bar?" "Well, actually I was at a bar, but I only went there to chase down a story." "Yeah, see? That's got to stop, Murphy. We can't have that." "You mean you don't want me out doing interviews, gathering information, keeping my finger on the pulse of the community?" "Of course I want that, Murphy. But you got to be here and do the police checks too." "So you want me to be in both places?" "Yeah." "At the same time?" "Yeah, now you got it. Be in both places. And while you're at it, get some decent clothes and a haircut. No more sneaking off to the bar, and don't get what's-his-name to do your phone checks. Understand, Murphy?" "Yes, David. Absolutely. Thanks for the little chat. I feel like I understand everything so much better now. And might I add that I sincerely appreciate your maladroit approach to newsroom management. Don't mention it." Murphy nodded and headed back to his desk. In the unlikely prospect that Kinsella owned a dictionary, Murphy was pretty sure he was too lazy to crack it open and look up the word maladroit.